All right, let's take a look at the solution to the Replit program 9.2 inheritance shapes using inheritance to save you some time coding because I'm creating two square objects in two different ways, so I should have two constructors in there. And there's this draw method, right? Draw and draw, they both call draw, but if I go into the square, there is no draw method. How does that work? I can see the two constructors with this new word super. But there is no draw method, and the reason I don't need it is because the square extends rectangle, which means it inherits it from the superclass or the parent class. It inherits that skill, and if I go into rectangle class, you'll see the draw method, and it's just two loops that print out stars based on the length and the width variables. So how does this all work? The square class, two constructors. The no argument just calls super. That means it runs the constructor of the parent class. Okay, the no argument constructor of superclass. That's why they have the word super. Okay, and actually so does this one down here. But there should be another constructor in the superclass with two integer arguments, and I'm just passing it the same value twice because it's a square. So I go to rectangle, and sure enough, here's the first constructor right there, sets each of them to 1. Okay, and here is the second constructor that takes in those parameters. Okay, and there's the draw method that prints them out based on the length and the width. So down below here, I have a 4x3 right here. Okay. And that is from this rectangle, or 3x5, sorry, rectangle right here. Okay, rectangles can call draw methods as well. Then this one draws a 1x1, so because that is what the default constructor in rectangle sets it to. If I were to set those to 2x2, that means when I rerun this code, that second rectangle, or actually square, will be that, okay? And then the other one actually lets you set the length and the width, and the place that I'm doing that is with when I call this square, I pass it one argument, but it translates that into the rectangle class with two arguments, and that's the code that happens right here, the 3x3. So hopefully this helps you understand inheritance. Again, it inherits methods from the superclass that are public. And one more thing, a class can only have one parent. So if I look at this, I can't extend multiple classes. Some languages let you do that, but you can only extend one. So there you go. Reach out if you have any questions. I'm happy to help.